this is just kind of a little tip for anybody that's looking for a rifle for a little guy or a little girl. This is Wyatt's new Savage Mark II. It's a 22 caliber rifle. When we first got it, it was solid black. Of course, it didn't come with the scope or anything else you see depicted on it. We cut off about 2 inches off the stock. I think it was about a 13-inch length of pull. Wyatt's at around 11. So we knocked about 2 inches off the back and then used a grinding wheel, and I got the butt plate ground down and put it back on there. Got an aftermarket cheek piece to raise it up really high to match this scope and these rings. These rings are a little high, but they're made for an M&P 1522, and I wanted to retain them because we couldn't find any lower rings that we could get this Vortex Venom red dot on there. So we kept this system. It's a quick on and off system. I put some new paint on there and a sling. So what I'm going to show now is, this gun is new to Wyatt. We've done a couple videos with it, but this is his first bolt gun. So it's really kind of showing working your way through all weapon systems. So he's going to work the bolt. So he's learning now how to work the bolt. So hop on up, son.
Okay.
Oh, hop up. And then all you do is explain technique to him if you understand technique, right? He needs to know not to cant the gun, so he keeps the crosshairs up and down. And you could actually fire the weapon like this. It's perfectly safe. Just keep your face, of course, behind the muzzle. But this will allow him to work that bolt. And don't be too worried about putting him in a really comfortable position. I mean, he needs to learn, or she needs to learn, a stable platform. But worrying too much, you know, we're not lay down on the mat shooters like that, because, you know, there's a difference between target shooting and operational shooting. And even though he's years away from ever having to see anything like that, and I hope he never does, truth is, once you get out operational, anybody that ever has, finding a perfect spot to shoot from is almost impossible. So it's better to train for reality, and that is just whatever you've got, you got to make it work. So go ahead, son.
I'll load one in there.
All right, click it off then, work that bolt. Remember to keep your face glued.
I am.
Nice and steady, son. There you go. Keep your face glued to the stock. Now remember, when you're shooting a bolt gun, keep working, son. When you're shooting a bolt gun, you should keep your face glued to that stock, and you should be looking right through that optic. Whether you're shooting at game or you're shooting at bad guys. If you miss with that shot, you want to be able to put another shot right down range. Sounds empty. Is it?
I see.
Good time,
Yep,
son.
it's empty.
Good time, son. So there you go. If you're looking for a good gun, I got to tell you too about this rifle. This little 3-pound trigger on here, this Accu trigger with Savage, you're going to love it. This is a fabulous rifle, man. I mean, he doesn't miss. Of course, my kid's pretty extraordinary. But this rifle, we got it on sale for around 200 bucks. I think they're regular about 250. But I'll tell you what, we give it a big thumbs up. Right, son?
Right.
Right. Keep safe.